had his first career playoff triple-double and led the Knicks to a 16-point victory, 114-98. The series is now tied 2-2.
So Shannon Sharpe just witnessed Karl Anthony Towns dominate with his first playoff triple-double in a 16-point Knicks blowout, and he's about to absolutely demolish his delusional Hawks fan co-host. This series perfectly captures the psychology of sports denial versus cold reality. Let's break this down.
I ain't feeling that good, Ocho. I'm
I
gonna be
know
honest.
you ain't, because you owe me $100 now. Make sure you, matter of
We
fact,
no
shoot me
no
that
no
right
no.
now.
We even because we was up. It's 2-2 now. We was up.
Okay,
We-
okay, you're right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
even, we even.
The betting dynamic here reveals everything about emotional investment versus analytical thinking. When fans put money down, they're forced to confront the gap between what they hope will happen and what actually will. That discomfort is already showing.
Well, well, the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of like our chances on the road because when you're on the road, you ain't really got nobody else, bro. It's just you and the squad you with. Like I told y'all before, I said, man, when you come home, everybody have a tendency to relax. Yeah, we won game 3, but hell, we needed 3 and 4. You know what I mean?
This is textbook rationalization psychology. Instead of acknowledging they got blown out by 16 points, he's already crafting narratives about road games being better. Sports fans excel at finding silver linings in catastrophic losses to preserve their worldview.
New York didn't do nothing that really bothered me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think it's us as the Hawks. Meaning we putting so much on CJ to come through and be the hero. Like, bruh, I think you know what I don't think for real, and I think it's because he's still a little young. He a hell of a player, don't get me wrong. He one of my favorite guys to watch, and that's Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows that he the baddest mofo on the court. If y'all just want me to be 100, just from watching the game,
Yeah.
he can stuff the stat sheet. Obviously, he can score, he can rebound, he can assist, he can defend, he can do a little bit of everything. 12 shots ain't gonna get it, bro.
Notice how he's focusing on shot attempts and individual player aggression rather than the fundamental talent gap. This is classic denial behavior, analyzing tactical minutia to avoid confronting strategic reality. The Hawks simply aren't good enough.
I feel like, man, everybody on the team relying on CJ to play hero ball. CJ can't.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, he been playing great the whole series, but we got to have other guys to step up. I know Kuminga didn't play great today. Hey, listen, I think these guys will be better on the road. Obviously, I still got us winning in 6. I think we'll be able to come home and finish them out. I think we'll be a lot more focused in Game 5, but this is a tough series. Cat did. You can tell the Knicks made adjustments, meaning. They passed the ball to Cat at the top, and they set these back picks to where they can get easy buckets. That's how he was able to get 10 assists. I think I thought Cat played great, but I didn't think they played just over and beyond. Yeah, they had us down by like 20, almost 25, 26 points at one point, but
Yeah.
that's just because, man, I'm telling you, bro, when I'm watching the game, Uncle Ocho, it's like, I don't know what we was waiting on, but it's like, man, we give it to CJ. It's like, CJ, go to work. I'm like, damn. We need everybody to pitch in and do a little something, bro.
He just admitted they were down by 26 points and called it a blowout, yet still maintains they'll win in 6 games. This is the exact contradiction between acknowledging facts while rejecting their implications that defines delusional thinking.
What if you think Jalen Johnson is something in your eyes, but he don't believe he's what you think he is? Especially because we keep having the same conversation. We keep having the same dialogue about him being something that he should be, but he's not showing that on the goddamn court.
This captures the psychology of potential versus performance perfectly. Fans often fall in love with what a player could become rather than accepting what they actually are. Repeated failed predictions should trigger recalibration, but hope overrides evidence.
The Knicks is the superior team here, honestly. And I think it's their fault for playing down to the competition. Let me finish, Joe. Let me finish, Joe. I think the Knicks are the superior team, and they're playing down to the competition. And tonight, the big dogs rose to the occasion to let the little fellas know who the real deal is.
The directness here cuts through all the rationalization we just heard. While his co-host weaves complex narratives about adjustments and potential, he simply states the obvious truth. The Knicks are the better team. Period.
Joe is like delusional. He like naive. That's what he is. He's
naive to the fact he keep hoping on something to happen that ain't gonna happen, huh?
Exactly.
What y'all mean?
The diagnosis of being naive and delusional isn't just about basketball. It's about the broader human tendency to maintain beliefs despite contradictory evidence. This applies to investing, relationships, career choices, everything where emotion overrides analysis.
Joe like been in like one of the women that been in 37, 38 relationships, right?
Oh man, here he goes.
And still think like the Disney fairy tale happy ending is coming.
Hold on. So you think the 2 games that we won was a fluke?
You goddamn right it was a fluke. The goddamn Knicks played down to y'all level. What you mean? They playing with the Knicks playing with their food, huh?
The relationship analogy is brilliant because it captures the pattern of repeated failure coupled with renewed hope. Serial optimists often mistake occasional success for validation of their worldview, ignoring the underlying pattern of disappointment.
They supposed to been, man, ate y'all up and go ahead and been home chilling.
Here's the thing. I don't think it was a fluke. I just think the Knicks were a lot more desperate than we were tonight. Meaning they knew.
I agree.
Y'all know this. They knew they
from the jump, from the tip.
Yeah, they couldn't go back. Yeah, they couldn't go back to New York down 3-1, bro. That's not possible for them. You know, they got all the Hall of Famers who played for the damn Knicks at the game tonight.
I saw that. They got Pat Ewing. They got Allen Houston. They got Starks.
Hell, Stephon Marbury. They got everybody in the damn building. You know, it's just. I think they rose to the occasion, just like you said, even from the start of the game, bro. The first quarter, they were just so much more aggressive than we were. And this is what I be telling y'all. I'm like, man, listen, we got to take the challenge. We can't come out relaxed. Yeah, I know we at home, and it's kind of natural to have a letdown a little bit, but, bro, we got to pick it back up.
Even after being called delusional and compared to a serial romantic failure, he doubles down with more complex explanations. This demonstrates how some people respond to harsh truths by constructing even more elaborate justifications rather than accepting reality.
It's over, Joe.
And
I'm telling you, hey, hey, I'm cat down in the block, man. What we talking about, man? Get your little ass off me, man. What are you talking about, man? Hey, this shit over, Joe. Huh?
Nah.
Hey, Joe. Hey, the New York Knicks, let me tell you something. The New York Knicks might as well start playing Frank Sinatra's My Way, because that's exactly what they having with the Hawks. They way. What we talking about, man?
Ocho.
Hey, listen, I'm not even no basketball savant, but I can see it clear as day.
The Frank Sinatra reference is perfect. My Way represents total control and dominance. The frustration with willful blindness is escalating because denying obvious truths becomes personally offensive to people who value clear thinking.
The series is over, boy.
It's just one game, bro. It's one game. This is why this ain't the NFL, bro. Where if I'm better than you today, then y'all going home. We still got games left to play. We got some adjustments we got to make.
Joe, it's 2 more games left, Joe. You know that, right?
Yeah, and we gonna win them.
You do understand the Knicks is finna send y'all ass home, Joe.
The contrast is stark. One person sees overwhelming statistical and performance evidence pointing to inevitable defeat, while the other maintains hope based purely on the mathematical possibility that games remain. Logic versus wishful thinking in real time.
Put your money where your mouth is, then, if you believe in the Hawks that much. Put your money where your mouth is.
We already betting. What you mean?
Yeah, forget that little $100, Joe. Bet 500.
On game 6. I bet you 500 on game 6.
Bet 5 on game 6, Joe.
500
Since you
game
believe
6.
in the Hawks, so since you believe in them up that goddamn much. Caw. Bet 500, Joe. Huh? What you gonna do?
Yeah, game 6. Bet it.
Game 6, 500.
Yeah.
Betting serves as the ultimate reality test because it forces people to put financial consequences behind their convictions. The $500 challenge exposes whether his confidence is genuine belief or just emotional attachment without substance.
You played the game, Joe. You have phenomenal basketball knowledge, Joe. You know good and well the goddamn Hawks ain't got no reason even being in the same conversation with the goddamn Knicks.
This hits at the core frustration. He respects his friend's basketball knowledge, which makes the delusion even more maddening. When intelligent people maintain obviously false beliefs, it suggests psychological rather than intellectual barriers to truth.
Ocho, the one thing I can tell you, and I'm telling you from experience, when you down in a series, bro,
right,
you play with a sense of urgency and desperation that it's hard for the other team to match. You feel me? Because they not in the same situation you in. You feel me? Like we were up 2-1. So
right.
I think we relaxed a little bit if I'm just keeping it 100. And I just think through everything that the Knicks have been hearing everybody talk about, whether it's on all these different sites.
Yeah.
I just feel like they came out with that sense of urgency and desperation that they needed.
Notice how complex psychological explanations about urgency and desperation are used to avoid the simple truth. One team is significantly better. Smart people often create sophisticated narratives to justify beliefs that basic observation contradicts.
Because he got damn delusional about them damn Hawks in the Knicks game. You hear me?
Hey,
that's how I know. That's how I know
hey,
I'm finna wash his ass.
Hey, you ain't doing nothing but digging a deeper ditch for you, boy. I'm talking about
What?
All this you talking?
Hey, you gonna be when we play, you gonna be like Jalen Johnson, but you gonna be 2 for 14, boy. Huh? You gonna be 2 for 14 to about what you should and shouldn't be doing.
The basketball metaphor extends beyond sports. He's saying his friend will perform just like the Hawks players he defends, failing to live up to expectations while making excuses. Character reveals itself through both sports fandom and personal performance.
Hey, Chat, I promise you, Chat. Boy, we not only we gonna go live, but we're gonna have some good footage for y'all. And I promise you, when he get on here, he ain't gonna be able to cop no pleas. He ain't gonna be able to do none of that.
Hey, the first thing you gonna say is my knee hurt, and you're gonna stop playing.
The prediction about injury excuses demonstrates deep pattern recognition. He's seen this personality type before. When reality doesn't match expectations, people often resort to external factors rather than admitting they were simply wrong about their capabilities.
Hey, the name of that phobia is called trypophobia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Hey, you hear something and make your skin crawl?
Oh my goodness! And every time y'all mention something about an injury, my flesh crawl. It give me the ick.
Yeah, that's. Hey, these injuries happen in the postseason, bro. I told you, man.
That sucks.
The game is revved up so high.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of these guys got to pay the price.
The injury discussion connects to the broader theme perfectly. Just as his friend avoids acknowledging basketball reality, many people have psychological reactions to confronting uncomfortable truths about performance, capability, and inevitable outcomes in any competitive arena.